And it just keeps it moving. Look, if this is moving, that means this is moving. Which means... Oh dear. What is going on with this thing? Hello everybody, welcome back to Fix Your City with me, Biffa, and here we are in a city that is chock-a-block with traffic. It is absolutely horrendous. If we zoom out and take a look at the city, the red roads, the traffic is going so far out into the distance, is affecting other highways in the area as well. Now, even though this is only a small city, 17,000 population, there is a lot of mistakes that have been made in the creation of this city and the use of the mods that are available to the person who sent this in. I think it was Grisbo that sent in this city, Bikini Bottom. But we're going to take a look at some of these basic things that you can get right at the start of your cities, which is going to help you in the future. So as always with my city fixes, we have traffic manager and we have despawning disabled, so no traffic despawning, and that is the way Grisbo played this map as well, which is good. So I literally loaded it up and it was at 15%. Oh, it's already gone up 1%, which is fantastic. But yeah, we can sort of perhaps get an idea of what's going on here. And what's interesting as well, let's have a look here. So you've got this main highway that comes down. If people want to get around the city, they could go around if they wanted to, although any other way around is probably further than just cutting through. And straight away, if any traffic is just cutting through, they're going to block up all of these roundabouts in here. So I am just wondering whether the first thing we need to do is to change your roads through here. Let's come out of that view. It's going to mean losing some buildings along the side here, and it's also going to mean buying another square. Do you have the option to do that? You do. So I would definitely buy this square here, and then we can see how things go after that. I notice you've got here this sort of very basic little junction. I mean, it's very similar to the one that comes with the game, which is under this one here, which is a similar size. Yeah, so as we come down here, I think we're going to just pop that. Let's do this now. Let's delete this. And let's get these roads going down here. So we're going to disconnect that from there. You've got a toll bridge. I'm going to remove that for now, and we might come back to that. So I'm just wondering whether I can use some tools that we've got in the game to help us to do this. So let's put this in first. I'm literally going to go right opposite this road here. I would say about there would be okay. There we go. And then I'm going to delete these two roads from here. Excellent. And I'm just wondering whether this is going to be a test for me. If I get a highway road, one of these, and I'm going to build this up. Let's do it there, because I want to get either side of these highways like that. And then it's going to come all the way down here, and it's basically going to clip onto this one. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to turn off. Hang on, this is getting really annoying. Let's turn off road guidelines. There we go. And I'm going to go like that, and we'll come back to that in a moment. And then I'm going to try and use a mod to connect those two together. So not load controller, network multi-tool, and create connection mode in here. So we'll do that and select our first segment, which is going to be this one. And I want that to connect to this one. There we go. And that is coming out the wrong end. So if we do that, there we go. That is going to go straight across the middle there. Yeah, let's give that a go. We'll do that. There we go. It's put some bridges in alongside this road here. Excellent. And I'm going to do the same going the other way as well. Don't worry, we're going to get rid of some of these buildings that are under here. We'll sort this out. And you've got a cargo rail thing that's not even connected up. So we'll obviously need to do that as well. There we go. And that's gone over the top of there. Excellent. And then we could just do with finding a way to get these connected up. I mean, you've got all of this in rather straight lines, but I think here we are just going to... yeah, monkey around with this just a tiny bit just to get this connected. Just wonder if I can use the curve mode in here. Let's try that. We'll go there to there, and then we'll change that round. I don't think that's too bad, is it? And then we'll do another one from there to there. We'll change that one around and change this one around as well. There we go. Excellent. And all we need to do is change the direction of the road. That one goes in. This one comes out. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right, so that comes all the way down here. And then that is going to connect into here somehow. This is going to get a little bit difficult because of the slopes. But let's see what happens I'm going to draw these in by hand. So that one's going to go to there. That one's going to go to there. Do you know what? That is not too bad, because what we could do is we could grab those two, bring that up to that height, and then we could sort of do a little bit. Actually, they don't need to be that high, do they? Let's take those down a bit again. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Slopes there, slopes down, connects to the highway. Excellent. Right, let's just connect these up. Okay, then we're going to do a bit of lane mathematics on here as well. So we've got 3 lanes coming down. 1 lane's going off. So that goes down to 2, and then it comes back up. Blah, 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 and then it comes back on again and goes back to 3. I haven't said that sentence for so long. My brain was like, what? You want to say that? And then we'll do Hugo there. So each of these lanes coming on gets an individual lane each, so they can merge on nicely. We'll do that at the other end as well. And then coming off, everybody's got a dedicated lane to come off. So that will work quite well. This is 2 lanes coming on here, and it goes to 3 lanes. And let's just check the other end. Yeah, it probably could actually downgrade. I'm going to change this through here in this instance to 2 lanes, because that's going to give us a little bit more space of what's going on underneath. Let's hope I'm not upgrading this and messing anything up. Nope, let me change these. There we go. So that makes more sense. We've now got a lane for each direction and the same coming in. And I know here they're going to do a little bit of tricksy stuff. So what I'm going to do is say Hugo there and Hugo there. Excellent. Right. So that's that end sorted out. This bit down here, just so I don't forget, I'm going to remove any buildings under there. Excellent. And then when that comes down to here, what have we got? Yeah, I'm going to leave that. So it's going to go from 2 into 3. And then 1's going to go off, and this is going to go down to 2. So a bit of lane mathematics in here as well. So that's down to 2. Let's do it this way. There we go. Back to 3 where that curves on. 1 goes off, back down to 2, and then back to 3 again. So it's basically just these 4 little parts here. And that is back to 3, and then they merge. So what I might just do is just move these along a little bit. We're not going for all the realistic intersection marking tools and all that sort of thing. We're just going to be fixing the traffic. So Hugo there for those guys. And this one here, and then they go off, come on there, Hugo there, and you have got a node here, a node there, and a node there where they can change lanes if they wish to go off, and then we'll Hugo there, and then they'll merge on this one. So now anybody coming in through the city, which if we sort of follow this out here, we'll use this camera mod because it means I can go outside the city. Yeah, so they're coming down here, and it's backing up from here, because I bet most of these are going outside the city, and we can test that with one of the in-game tools. So we'll go down here to traffic routes, and we're going to pick this road coming in. There we go. Now we can see how many are just going straight on. All the people on here are going straight on and out the other side. Actually, some of them are looping around to come back in again. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. So before I totally unpause this and let it go, I need a sip of tea. And then we've got to connect this highway up to some other places. So if you're coming through on this highway here, you want to be able to get off this highway and enter into the city. So that's why everybody's coming down there, going along, coming back around this way, because they can't get off of this highway into the city. And we have some roundabouts here, which they could join into. Unfortunately, it's not all lined up perfectly, which is a bit of a shame. But let's see what we can do. What is going on with this road here? So there's like a road that comes down here, and then it dead ends there. Oh no, this is where this one used to join to, isn't it? Of course, of course. But it also had a little ramp that came here and came out over there. Okay, I'd imagine that was probably some sort of traffic fixing thing you came up with. So we don't need that one, and I'm going to remove this one as well. So I want this to connect to this roundabout as best that we can. Yeah, let's see what we can do. We're going to come off there and maybe join there. Hey! Guess who forgot to brace the roundabout? Darn it! Okay, that's round enough at the moment. Let's add a bit of bracing in. So if I'd done this in the first place, it would have stopped the roundabout from doing that weird hawky-balky stuff. Okay, so then I'm going to add this one from here down to here. And then we want the same the other way. So that's going to go... I know these roads are going the wrong way around. We'll fix that, don't worry. So it's not perfectly central. It's not... Oh, auto-saving again. It's not perfectly central, but that is just the way it's going to be, because I'm not going to rebuild the entire city. In fact, I'll tell you what I am going to do. So I'm going to move these further back. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this a little bit more realistic. Of course, the ground does give way and go down quite low here. So I've lowered this side. So what I think I'm going to do then is use the mod here and use the slope mode and take, say, that node, let's say this one here, and slope it down to that one there. Won't take that one. Okay, that's weird. Where can I go up to? Not this one. This one here, and then can I go along? Yeah, there we go. Can I go along to there? Yeah, excellent. There we go. Slope that. That's gone down a little bit. That's not too bad, is it? Let's do the same on the other side. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Excellent. Then we can just slope this over here as well. There we go. Excellent. That's a bit lower. So now anybody coming down here can come off and use this roundabout. So let's just take a look at this roundabout. We're going to delete these little bracing bits of road under here. I'd like these to be organised correctly. So we're going to take our traffic manager tool and our priority signs. If you look under here, Control Shift, and that's left click, quick set up high priority road stroke roundabout. So Control Shift, left click, and you can see what it's going to do. Because if you're on the wrong road, it will highlight something else. That's going to highlight this roundabout. Control Shift, left click, and it does a load of stuff. But we can zoom in and see it a little bit closer. So it's given give way signs to all the roads that are coming on. Oh, do you know what? Might be an idea to make sure these are all facing the right way first. So that's actually got to go in, which means that's got to go out, that's got to go in, that's got to go out. There we go. And then what I'm going to do as well is fix whatever the heck's going on here. There we go. We'll just curve that one around a little bit. Yeah, the rest are okay. Right, so let us just do that again. Control Shift, left click, and now you see it's going to add a giveaway sign there. Excellent. It also gives priority to this little green one here with the cars in. Priority to any cars on the roundabout, not to the one joining. And it's stopping node switching on any nodes that are in between junctions. Like this is a junction where this road joins this road. They can pick the lane they want to be in, but then they stay in that until they come to the next road with a junction. And also, everybody's got a dedicated lane coming off as we go around. Dedicated lane coming off, two going on. Dedicated lane coming off. Some of these are a bit close together, but I think we're just going to have to deal with that. So now people coming down here can get into the city. So what we can do, we'll take that. We've got the same piece of road selected, I think. Yeah, look, everyone's going up, around and down. Now let's unpause and see whether some of these decide that they're going to take the roundabout. There we go. So not so many are going straight on now. There's still some. I don't know what's going on with this little bit here. There we go. It's updating. Excellent. So that has helped with the traffic. We mustn't forget our power, which I've accidentally disconnected some of these wonderful folk from their power. And then we need to do something similar over here as well. We've got another roundabout here with access, and yeah, they need to get into this part of the city. So let me do the same thing here. Okay, there's that one set up with on and off ramps as well. I've done all the giveaway signs and all the good stuff like that. So I want to double check. Yeah, dedicated lanes coming off, giveaway signs coming on. The only thing I have noticed here is we've got one lane being used for two things. So we're going to control left click with our lane arrows so they go off. We'll need to do that one over here as well. Control, I mean, you can do it two ways. You can do control left click, so this one will go on and they will split into those two and that one goes off. Or you could change just this segment before to a 3-lane road, a highway piece, and that would give you dedicated lanes, but that's fine. So now if we go into our info views and check the traffic routes again, we've still got the same piece of road selected. We've seen this roundabout's getting use. Let's see whether this roundabout also gets use. Let's go into fast mode. It takes a few seconds to update. Got a lot of deaths going on in the city, but the more we start fixing our problems, the more people will get the services they need, the more it will grow. There we go. Look, people are coming off, coming down here, getting into the city that way. So that is good. So this is better now. We have a highway that goes straight through. When you come off the highway onto the roundabouts, this for example here, you do have the larger roads, and then these go off into smaller roads, and the larger roads connect together via roundabouts, which is fine. Let's just set up this roundabout as well. Control Shift left click. There we go. Dedicated lanes. You might from time to time see when I do that some cars will just disappear, and the reason for that is because their routes have suddenly been adjusted and they're all freaking out, so they don't know what to do. Then these big roads are coming down here, and it's sort of swinging through over this way, and it just ends there. Whereas if that came up here and had some connection off of here as well, I'm just wondering whether we could squeeze something in. Could we buy another tile over here? I could buy one. I'm not sure that's going to give me quite enough room. Let's purchase it, and let's purchase that one as well. Yeah, I think we've got the 81 tile mod by the look of it, so I think we're going to be okay. Let's move the fire station over. Let's grab this road here, and we're going to change this. So this is going to be a main route across. So we'll go like that. We'll go up and over to there. We'll go back to that. Here we go. Oh, we're there. Right. So this is going to come in here. And again, this is going to help people get to where they need to go immediately instead of having to go all the way around and through the city, causing unnecessary traffic in places where you don't want it. So I think that is probably about as near as it's going to get. There we go, and we'll do the same lane mathematics on here. 3, 1 goes off down to 2, and the same in the other direction. And then we'll grab this here. And where they come on, you go there, so they get a lane each. And where they come on, you go there as well. That's fine. And then this down here comes into 2 lanes, which is going into this big thing here. Which what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring this a little bit closer. Yep, like that, and then we'll just hook that up. Let's use, let's use this one here. So that's going to go to there, and that's going to go to there. And then, of course, I need to change that around. Excellent. And then we don't want this happening where that's coming in there, and they're going to swing around this side. So, I mean, there's 2 ways you can do it. If we just did that, control left click. No, that's going to go around that way. We'll do it this way then. You go there. Control S. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Didn't think it was going to work there. And just so this lane doesn't get not used, we'll do that, and that one can go to 2. That's fine. As long as they're not swinging around the back, that is no problem. Then they can head off to where they want to go. So now let's see whether a lot of this changes and we get more use of these guys coming down here and coming underneath and connected over there. So let's just speed this up a little bit. There we go. We're getting more use down here. Again, that's connecting, I guess, at the moment. If we select that one. Oh, there we go. That's what I want to see. People coming in and out through this junction. So all the people doing that before would have gone through here. Let me select that one there. Oh, yeah, look, there's not anybody doing it now. Look, before they were coming up here, down there, and in there. And now they're not doing it because they can come in directly this way. Excellent. That is definitely going to help. Still at 15%, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so another tip. If you're using Traffic Manager that you have to use, obviously things like the traffic despawning on or off is entirely up to you. I have despawning off just to make the game harder, to get bigger traffic jams. It's more fun for me fixing them. But if you're using Traffic Manager, if you don't use this option, I'm asking why have you even got Traffic Manager? You need to put on Advanced Vehicle AI. So let's turn that on, and I normally put it at around the sort of 70% mark. You can change that if you wish. So that is definitely worth turning on. So what we're probably going to find is now the cars are going to start getting a bit cleverer. hopefully we'll see how that goes. We've got a lot of cars getting stuck behind each other on this road. Again, that is just lane mathematics. Oh, another autosave. Oh. I finished off my cup of tea. So this lane here, which we can't see, if we pause the game and delete that forestry truck, is doing 2 things. Normally when you put on Advanced AI, that will sort of help with that, but yeah, definitely now you can see we've got a dedicated lane coming off. So this one needs to be doing here. This, oh dear, this junction. So they're going off, then they're coming on, and they're going straight off over there. So that's definitely got to be 3. But then when they go off down to 2 again, like that. Yeah, that is probably it. I'm just a bit concerned. Let me just set this up, and then there we go. Look, you see, let me just delete that. You see how these cars couldn't get out because these ones are doing that? Do that, And now they'll all be able to come out because they'll go there and those two will go there. And it just keeps it moving. Look, if this is moving, that means this is moving, which means... Oh dear, what is going on with this thing? So there they have that already, I think. And there they have that already. Yeah, I did that one direction, but not this direction, didn't I? Here, I don't think I'm going to touch it. Is there another node? Yeah, they can come down there, pick up... Yeah, I'm just going to leave that bit. There's not many... Yeah, you see, this is where it's an issue. These guys can't get out. Let me just slow the game down. If I do that, which is fine. So now these will hopefully... Let's just speed it up a bit and get them moving. Hopefully be able to get out. But now I'm forcing them to stay in this lane and to go up there because there's no node in the middle. And this is such a small gap in between here. I mean, the only other thing you could do is add another node in there. And there is enough room. I mean, that's blocking up because they can't get in because this is blocked up because here they can't get out. So it's one of those things at the moment where it's just one problem after another. Okay, here's an interesting issue. So the whole of this here is backing up. These guys are coming down here. And you've only got this one way in. And then the other way in and out is over the top here to a dead-end road that doesn't connect to anything. Now, this did connect to something before. I broke it, didn't I? So what I'm going to do is pick that road there. I'm going to change this to that. And I'm going to get an asymmetrical road to go into there. So we've got asymmetrical. They can turn each way. We're going to make sure that these have got dedicated lanes coming in. That's got a give way. There we go. So now people hopefully might start coming over the top. But then I would also add some more bridge connections over here. We've got this nice big road coming down here. Why don't we just continue that along over here and just see where that connects to? Yeah, okay, that will do. So now we've got some connections here at least, so hopefully people can come round. In lieu of this getting busy, I'm going to change this one here to be asymmetrical coming this way. I mean, this is some junctions too close together, I've got to be honest, but we'll see how it goes, because I don't want to rebuild your whole city. That is something I'm not going to do. Now your bus routes are changing direction. Now they've got better places to go. This bus route is just, that is the worst place to have it. Oh man, do you know what? I'm going to leave it for a second while all this tries to sort itself out. Also, not enough lanes down here. Not enough lanes. So I am going to take in here. I'm using the Vanilla Plus Plus pack just to give me some more roads, as you're using mods anyway. I'm looking for this one here, 4-lane road, and we're going to do that. So now you've got 2 lanes coming in and out because this is acting as a big collector all the way down here. It's a big through road. Yeah, we're going to do that one. We'll do that one as well, and we'll continue it all the way down here. I know I had asymmetrical roads there, but we've changed it now. And all the way up here and all the way out here, because that's going to connect to the top and come over here, and we'll just change this one as well. There we go. So now this road is a lot bigger, and you've got a lot of roads connecting to each other. We're getting a power problem. Let's just check that before we go any further. Here we go. Electricity available, not a huge amount. Okay, you want unlimited money. I'm just going to whack all of these up. There we go. So what you want to make sure is nobody coming along this little fast road here is getting stopped by traffic coming out. And then you've got no giveaway signs or anything on this road. So there's 2 ways we can do this. If we open up Traffic Manager, select this road here. I'm going to make this a main road. So we're going to select that. And that road, as you've just seen, we upgraded it all the way along. No, it doesn't go up there. It comes down here. Yep. Can I continue it along to here? And I want it to continue along. Why is it switching around? That's weird. I was going to make it all the way along there, but never mind. Let's open that again and pick that. And then also I want to make this so any roads coming onto it have giveaway signs. And then we just need to make sure we change the last one here because that's a roundabout. There we go. So now all the ones coming on, I've got giveaway, giveaway coming on, giveaway coming on, giveaway coming on. And look at that. This is cleared up already. Look, this is cleared up. Now everybody can get round here and this is going nicely. So just having that larger road like that has made all the difference. What are we at? 39%. And that little ping ping you can hear in the background is people upgrading their houses. Now also this one here has only got one way in and out. It is a cul-de-sac. So whereas this used to be I would say a semi-cul-de-sac, this was the main way in and out. It was a cul-de-sac because I disconnected that road. Now we've added that as well. It's now made this a part of the city, a part of all of this. Whereas this one is on its own over here. I'm just wondering what we can do. What have we got going on here? Empty that. Oh, that's why everyone's worrying about the trash. Yeah, we'll come back to those. I don't really want to put a road down into here, into this section. I'd like to try and have them connect over here. We've got some randomly placed parks. I'm going to shiftify these up like that. Let's see what we can do. Even a small road. We'll go for the 4-lane one again. Just off of here. And like straight through into there. And even that is meaning some cars won't... Oh, look, it's cleared up already, look. Everyone's going okay. These are going a little bit slow coming out of there. But, yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of traffic to get through. Remember, this was all backed up really far, wasn't it? Still is, but we shall see. Hopefully it'll get better. This roundabout's going okay, which is good. So now it's like looking at some of the other problems that we've got. Trash is the biggest one. Let's just slow things down a minute. Garbage processing status is like next to nothing. We've literally only got this one here. Because everything else, yeah, is not working. So we could put some of these waste transfer facilities. What usage have we got there? Garbage production, 172,000 a week. This does 192,000 a week. So if we could get one of these in here, and this piece of land seems like the place to be. And I can't move things, can I? All right, I'm moving you over there. I'm moving you. Oh, you'll go in there for now. We're going to take... I mean, this doesn't need to be a big 6-lane road, but, you know, not the end of the world. We're going to take this road up here to the end. What is this here? Is this drinking water? Oh, it is. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Let's have a look at pollution before I pollute all of your water. So you are grabbing it all from up here. There's no pollution down here either. We could just move those out the way. I think that might be a good idea. Okay, put them over this side. I'm also moving your water, advanced wind turbines that go in the water to somewhere where there's actually half a chance they're going to get a decent amount of power. They're all getting about 18 megawatts over there. So we'll do that. And then we just need to make sure that these are connected up to power. Let's just grab power from there for now. And then we want this all connected to everything else. Can I go under there? Yeah, we'll just go straight across there. Excellent. That's good. So now... we can utilize this space over here. So let's grab that. And then I'm going to put next to this a couple of small waste transfer facilities. So these guys will go out, pick up the waste. Let's go like that. Let's go. Is that going to fit in there? No. Go like that. That's fine. There we go. So they're all going to come out in their droves. These are going to end up being just removed, I've got to be honest. And then we can put a couple of these around the place. Let's park one up here. There we go. Probably could do with one up over here somewhere. Okay, so we've got one top left, one top right. We've got two here and we've got two here. Hopefully that will be okay. I'm just wondering if I could squeeze another one in somewhere. No, we'll leave it like that. And already, they've literally been down for mere seconds. They've almost filled up. Oh, the trucks have come to collect, which is good. And I've also removed all the old ones that were down here. Let's just put some of the water in. There we go. Excellent. So, yeah, all of the old landfills have now gone. So it's just working on these, bringing it over here to this waste processing complex, which is exactly what we want. And yeah, plenty of status there. So that's gonna, you know, the traffic and the people dying and the sickness, you know, most of that is going to be to do with the trash, but hopefully we will get on top of that. Let's have a look at our traffic. It's getting better. What's the percentage we're on? 59%. Good grief. Well, I'm going to let that run for a few moments. I'm going to delete the rest of this road. We don't need it. And then we're going to take a look at whatever mass transit you have in the city, which is going to be a big help as well. Okay, just a little something I'm going to change on this road coming down here. I've made this with the one lane coming down here onto the roundabout off of the highway, and it's just not enough lanes. So I am going to grab one of these and upgrade this. We could just upgrade the second half So now they've got 2 lanes for coming on. And automatically you can see some cars just start going for it. I'm going to do this section here as well. But I want to make sure, yeah, there's still only 1 lane for coming off, which is fine. And this side, oh dear, that's got a police station right in the middle of that there. That can move. This side doesn't really need it, but I'm still going to do the bottom section. There we go. And I'm going to do the same on this one here. So the one where it comes in. And you can see this I'm sure will help this section here. I want this one. There we go. And I might even just do 2 all the way up to the end. And then double check. Yeah, still 1 lane for off. But that means, look, they can back up in this lane and this lane, which means when 1 car goes, 2 car goes. So you're doubling the throughput for this little junction here for cars coming out. So hopefully that's going to start helping all of this go down. It's interesting that barely many of these are going straight on. I'm just wondering here whether we can just increase the throughput on this little bit here. It's just getting pretty blocked up. I'm going to take that to... You can see how much time's going past because I've got my autosave set for 20 minutes. And it's probably happened twice in the past. I don't know how long. I'm going to go with that there. Like that. Which means if I go to there and do that... Yeah, what I want is, I do want 2 lanes going off. So if we do that and select this segment, there we go. I want, not that one. I want 2 lanes going off because there is 2 lanes here. And then what I don't want is them switching lanes down here. I want them to pick the lane and stick in it. So I want this one. There we go. So you pick your lane, stick in it. That one's fine. And then hopefully what we're going to get is, yeah, see what's happening is they're coming on here and they need to go up. It's just so super busy. It's just so super busy. Let's just select the road again. Yeah, quite a few are going on. Yeah, I think we'll leave it running and then we'll look at the mass transit and we might just take some of those people out of that mix. We can see, look, the houses that have been destroyed are much, much less. It was like all of these, loads of these, but everybody's moving back in again. We're up to 20,000, which is fantastic. So I'm following this traffic down from this roundabout to this one. I've done the same here. I've given them extra lanes coming in. What is this under here? Oh, it's a metro train station. Okay. So they've got double the amount of lanes coming in. They can come off down here. Everybody seems to want to take this one to come down here to then come off under here, as we can see. And then they're all turning left into here. And it is just blocking this thing up. So we've got that 1 lane doing 2 things, which isn't ever good. So if we get that and do control left click. There we go. So now they're queuing up in the other lanes if they want to go straight over, which is meaning if we can sort of see under that road, let's use the camera mod. There we go. Hopefully when the lights change, they're not queuing all the way back to the roundabout. They are lane switching in the middle, which I would like to change. So let's just come out of that view. Grab our Hugo there and get that node there. Control S. There we go. Excellent. Let's go into this view again and just watch. I'm looking at how far back they're queuing when the lights change. So it's better than it was, and I'm just wondering what these traffic lights are here. So I'm going to put in here some time traffic lights. And we're going to do a control click quick setup. There we go, which is just going to automatically do it for us. And then if we come back into this view and take another look and see how that works. Yeah, it's still backing up onto that roundabout, but then sometimes they're getting blocked here. And there's these buses here, look, that are blocking this way. So yeah, I'd move this bus stop down out of the way. Let's grab that. Where's it going? It's coming up out. Oh, it's going like all over the place, isn't it? If that went down to here, just to be a little bit further along, that might just help. But I do, like I said, I do need to look at the mass transit, so we'll come back to that in a second. Yeah, and there's more traffic lights over here, isn't there? So what we'll do, we'll just slow this down, is let's go back into our traffic lights and this one here. So I'm going to add, now how do I do this to get let's just stop a sec. I want to add more lights to this. So we're going to stop that there. Add a junction to the traffic light and add that one. And then we're going to add another junction to the traffic light and add that one. So I'm hoping now, if we start that up, that is all going to work together. And when one goes one way, they all go. So let's see what happens. I'm sort of looking, it's hard to see, isn't it? If we do it this way, this is about the best view we're going to get, I think. And it's just all ground to a halt. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that worked the way I hoped it was going to work. Let's just leave it going for a minute and see what happens. Yeah, that's really weird. These lights down here, not changing at all. Only these ones at the top here. So we were just sat in the traffic forever and ever and nothing is happening. Darn it. Also, one more thought here. We've got too many roads coming off of this section under here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change a couple of these. We'll go with the ones with the trees because that's what you've got. I'm going to make this one here going in. Let's just change that to that one there. There we go. And we'll make this one coming out. But I only want it coming out and going to the right. I don't want it going left and cutting across the traffic. So we'll do that there. They can join here and go straight on. And then this one here, they can come down and come in this way. And then this one here, I would say, don't even connect that to the road. It's just too many. So we're going to draw that one out to there. And then we'll just use the move it mod to get it up to the end. There we go. And I think I'm going to just reset those traffic lights. That is going to work much better. Oh, I'm just looking around, seeing what to fix next. And look at this. All the traffic that was backing up out the city has gone on both sides, which is absolutely brilliant. That is what I want to see. So that is definitely helping with all the traffic down here, which is really good. This is getting lower and lower, this bit here. Probably just speed this up a bit, and all of this little backing up here is just going to disappear. Oh, fantastic. Look at that. This junction here is a little bit annoying. Why is that? This is all like one way all the way around. I don't know why it is like that. I think we are just going to change this to two-way roads. I don't think you need to do that. And then we're going to put an asymmetric road there, an asymmetric road there. Give them all dedicated turning lanes. And I think they've got traffic lights on there. We're going to make those. There we go. Super duper time traffic lights. And that should just work perfectly well. And then everything else. I mean, I was going to look at all the giveaway signs and stuff, but it's just, yeah, there's not much traffic-wise going on in there. So don't need to worry about it. Excellent. So that one is moving perfectly fine. This one moving perfectly fine. This one up here moving perfectly fine. Let's move along. This one here, struggling. Struggling. Yep. Coming down the main road here. All right, let's just have a look at this roundabout. Did we set this one up? Control, shift, left click. I believe we did. Okay. And let's have a look. So as they come off here, they don't need to stop in there. So we're going to put that and say just use that little extra bit of space. Dedicated lanes along here would be good. So we're going to do that. Control, left click. We're going to do that. And then we'll do the same over here saying don't stop. Till you get enough space to go. There we go. So this isn't too bad. You've got a lane for every direction. You do have traffic lights. I'm going to put super duper time traffic lights in there. This one down here, I just want to make sure that is... Oh, that's just going in. And then here... Yeah, so it's queuing up onto here because of all of this. So I'm also going to say no lane switching there. Pick your lane when you come in. And then when the traffic lights change... you just go. Let's just keep an eye on this for a second. So ideally, I don't want it queuing up down here, which it isn't. I'm also going to change something here as well. Don't switch lanes there. Pick your lane when you come through this node and then just go. So ideally, we don't want it backing up round here. Yeah, I think it's so busy. There's so many cars coming down here and wanting to turn, and then some of them are going off and they're blocking each other. This little bit here could do with being a 4-lane road. This one here. So we're going to upgrade that. So there's extra lanes for getting in. Extra lanes for turning. We'll do a control click again there. Here. So they won't get in each other's way. Yeah, we'll do that there, but that's okay. So hopefully that will just get them in a little bit quicker. Yeah, there we go. Twice as many going around the corner. That's good. And with the time traffic lights, there's a section for people crossing over as well, so they shouldn't get in each other's way, although they just walked right in front of the traffic. You're changing lanes when I said no hawky-walky lane switching. You naughty Yorkshire T-van. Hopefully that's getting a little bit better. Let's just check what's going on down here. I mean, like this, you've got buses right on this corner, which is not good at all. So you can move that all the way back. Let's move that even to there, so it's not interfering with this junction here. Let's just upgrade that to that. Let's say that these people don't change lanes there, and these don't change lanes there, because there's plenty of room to do it further on. These roads that are coming on just need to be bigger, so they can be, not that one, they can be 4-lane roads there and there for getting in and out. We'll just doubly make sure they've got dedicated turning lanes for everything. This road coming through here is acting like a main road, and it is a small road. It comes in off of this main underneath road here, so I would definitely upgrade this all the way along here to 4 lanes just to give these people a fighting chance. And then let's have a look. Yeah, it's almost like you've got one here and then it sort of stops. So I'm going to do this down here, and then we're going to connect that to there, and then we're going to do that one there. So when it comes out on the end, and then where you've got this junction, it's like this one is as well. So I'm going to do that one, and then we're going to connect that one to there. There we go. Let's have a look down here. We could do with some more dedicated turning lanes. There we go. And then hopefully, if we put in here some super special traffic lights, and in here some spoopy-doopy-doopy-doops, super special traffic lights, so like a hawky-walky lane switching going on in the middle here, I'm going to say no, because when they come around the corner here, they can pick their lane and then just stick in it. And there, and this one's okay. That is a lot of people coming up here on that new connection I put in. Let's use node controller on here. I just want to make this bigger. So you've got more of a swoopy sweep coming around there for getting on and off. What was that? 22. Let's just do the same on all of these. And we could even do it on these junctions as well. I mean, you can sort of square that off a bit. And as long as you're not sort of impinging on any buildings that are around, that just helps everybody. I'll do that one there. 22. Right, let's leave that running for a moment and we'll check out what's going on with your mass transit. So lots of people using buses, which is good. None of those. Tram lines, none of those. Metro lines, no passengers on any of your metros. Well, that isn't going to help, is it? No train lines, no ferry line. Okay, so you're basically relying on buses and no metro. What is going on? So you've got metro, you've got like a loopy loop there, you've got this over here. Yeah, we're going to redo your metro. I'm going to delete all of those. Okay, there we go. The metro has all been removed, which is good. So let us set this up maybe a little bit better than it was before. So which way shall we start? I want to get this facing the way we started. There we go. Excellent. So I can get my brain in gear of what's going on. So whereas before you had these set sort of on the outside of areas, I would definitely have these set on the inside. So let's do it like this. So there we go. Look, that building's gone. We're going to pop one there. And then I want that to come straight down here. And I would definitely have a couple along here. We've got some big built up buildings here. So one along here somewhere would be great, and all your roads are going straight up and down, so we're going to add a little road in here to put one up against. I accidentally went away and left this game running. Went in the house and didn't realise. Let me just pop a little road all the way through there. Left the game running, and it's now up to nearly 30,000 population, which is great. And then along here, yeah, we need a few more sort of connecting roads along here, so I'm going to add another one there just for the metro. And then ideally I want another one over here as well. I'm going to do it there. Excellent. So that's a nice little selection there. And then I'm wondering whether to do some loops or whether to do some stations that go in and out to different places. Let's just have a look what we've got along here. So we have shops. We don't have any businesses along here, which is something we do need. We've got a big need for that. And that's all the way over here. So everybody's traveling to work in this one section over here. So what I'm going to do is extend this little section up here, and we are going to add some, more places for people to come and work. There we go. And we're going to fill that in with all offices. All of this is offices. So these people down here can come to work in somewhere that's a little bit closer than right across the city. And already this is filling up, which is great. And I imagine as the game's been running for a while, you've got plenty of... There we go. Plenty of educated citizens. We're going to do the same over here. We're going to add a load in all the way around. There we go. And we'll do here. And we'll do this little cut through as well. What about this section over here? Do you know what? We're going to just do offices all down this main road. We're going to take those houses out. And we're going to do around the outside here as well. Any spots that haven't been taken are now going to be offices. There we go. So people can travel to work a little bit closer. I'm going to put some over here as well because why not? Okay, right. So let's go back to our metro again. So we've got this line that's going to be along the top. There we go. And then I'm thinking maybe a couple of little loops here, a loop here, a loop here, and then we'll sort of connect them up. And I know loops are one of those things, you either love them or hate them. So we're going to go there, we're going to go there. I feel like that would probably be okay. I feel like I want another one in the middle here, but there's nothing in the middle there, is there? So that'll be okay. And then maybe one over here. Yeah, what I'm trying to do... Oh, you've got one-way roads. So I want this in the middle. So I'm going to take out those buildings there. And we're going to pop that way round. So let me connect these up. Yeah, I'm just thinking what to do with this one. I might just move this one here to along here. And then we can continue that loop. Now, I've got to be honest, I've been pretty haphazard with where I've been placing these metro stops. Just because of time constraints. There's only so much time I can spend on fixing. So I have to sort of prioritize what I'm going to do. And whereas I would look in a lot more detail as to what's where on this map, I think this will work out okay. And then what I would like as well is a connection across the river. So I am just sort of thinking I might just do a different station. We're going to have one there. And then one the other side of the road here. There we go. And with this one, we're just going to literally have it going backwards and forwards from one side to the other. And then if they want to change over, they can walk around here, which is fine. We could even put a crossing in there, which is fine. We could do that. Change that to crossing. It's got a crossing, it's just not showing up. Okay, well, it has got a crossing there, even though it's not showing up, so that's fine. And then the one, the other side of the river, accidentally flooded a load of houses. Sorry, that'll all get sorted out, don't worry. Where is the metro here? Have I destroyed the metro? Ah, I have. No, what have I done? What have I done? Oh, my goodness me. Yes, I shouldn't play with the height of the land. Let's grab that and just bring that over a bit. And that should be okay, but we're also going to have to put in some disaster rescue service things. Right, so while they're sorting all that out, let me put my stops in, my line. So that one's just going to go from there to there and back again. Excellent. One vehicle, we are going to up that to... Oh, we've got this mod on that's doing this for me. Let's add another vehicle. Yep, that's fine. This one is going to go from there to there to there to there and back again. Like that. Excellent. That's one vehicle. We're going to add two more on there. And then this one is going to go a loop in each direction. So that was that way. That's got two vehicles. I'm going to make that 4. Yep, and then we'll go the other way as well. There we go. And we'll add another 2 on there. Make that one 4 as well. Excellent. So hopefully what we should start to see is lines like this that have got so many people on, so many vehicles on, all contributing to the traffic because there's so many people at some of these stops. They should move on to the metro. So that is going to take a few moments to do that, but already we can see things going up, which is great. Let's just have a look at this line here. Yeah, excellent. And they've got 150 on each one, so we should be okay. So I'll let things run for a bit, and what I'm going to do while I'm doing that off camera, I'm just going to check the service coverage. You've got, actually, we'll take a very quick look now. So healthcare is fine. There's nothing up here. I'm just going to add one in up here. It just helps buildings if they need to upgrade. Death care is fine, although you've got it all down here but not spread around. So let's pop in one of these up here. We don't have enough elementary schools, so I'm going to try and squeeze in some near where we've got other ones. Over there. This area is going to get busy, so we're going to take up some office space. And this area is going to get busy. We're going to do one there. So that's good. High school, not enough. Yeah, I'm going to squeeze one on the end there. One in here. And then we're going to do another one over here. Next to that one. Oh, we're going to lose a few buildings. Capacity's fine. University capacity's okay. And that is not too far from our metro stop as well. So actually, maybe a little walking path through here would be good. There we go. Help people get to the university. Excellent. And then buses and everything else. Parks is one worth checking. Ooh, okay. Let's pop in a few small dog parks around here. None of these guys are happy, are they? I'm just going for the dog park. It's just quick, dirty and easy to chuck some of these in. But you get the idea. You could do whatever you wished in your design of your city. Just while we're letting the city run, one big thing that I haven't really sort of taken a look at is the walkability of the city. And I tell you why. It's because there's so many roads. There's so many grids that if somebody does want to walk, they can get anywhere quite easily. I mean, places like this, you might add some walking paths, because that is a very big block. But there's a lot of buses, there's a lot of metro, there's a lot of things nearby to help people get around. Even from this side to this side, you can walk. We've got the bridges across here. The only other place I might add some walking paths is like through here, because the only place you can cross over is there. Whereas with a nice raised walking path, for instance, like there, you can now encourage people to walk across from one side to the other. Yeah, it's above the water, isn't it? Yeah, and that connects there. So those sort of things might help. Also, like from here, we're going to go there to there to, yeah, we're going to take out that building to there. Would help walking. We can get across there. We can get across there. Maybe something across here as well, like that, a nice bridge across. Oh dear, I need to sort out that tunnel there. So yeah, all those sort of things will definitely help. Let me fix this metro. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to do was to add a crossing here where these two metros are. So we're going to put a node right in the middle there. Again, it's set to crossing marking, yes. Not quite sure why it's not showing up, but hopefully people will start crossing over there. Yeah, that's fine. We could even add a traffic light in there, but I think that's okay. Well, we're fluctuating. We've been at 80%, 78%. It's sort of going up and down around that sort of figure, which I'm okay with. We've got a few little hot spots. This one's still a bit busy. This one's still a bit busy. But other than that, I mean, even this is showing as red, but it's still all moving. I'm pretty pleased with the changes that we've made. We've grown the city to nearly 30,000 and it's not backing up. It's just busy. Look, it's not backing up down the highways anymore. So to grow the city from 17 to 30 and only have a couple of hotspots, I'm not too unhappy with that. Well, considering this started off as such a small city, there's probably so much more I can do, but I think that's a good one to be finishing on at 80%. If you'd like me to fix your city, then use the submission form that is in the description below, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more coming your way. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye. And I can see that bus stop there is right by the exit from this little intersection. Really bad place. I missed that one. Never mind. See you soon. Bye-bye.